Have you ever felt this strange contradiction inside you? You want to be rich, you dream about financial freedom, you imagine a life where you don't have to worry about money, but at the same time, you feel lazy, you procrastinate, you delay starting, you wait for motivation that never really comes. If that sounds like you, then this message is exactly what you need to hear, because the truth is, being lazy but wanting to be rich is not a personality flaw, it's a misunderstanding. Let's start with something uncomfortable. You don't actually want to be rich. You want the result of being rich. You want the comfort, the freedom, the lifestyle, the respect, but you don't want the process that creates it. And that's where most people get stuck, because wealth is not built on motivation. It's built on systems. Here's the reality. Most people ignore. Rich people are not working hard all the time. In fact, many of them look lazy from the outside. But the difference is, they are lazy in a smart way. They don't avoid work. They avoid unnecessary work. They build systems that work for them. Think about it like this. A lazy person says, "I don't feel like doing this today." A smart, lazy person says, "How can I make sure I never have to do this again?" That small shift in thinking changes everything. If you truly feel lazy, then don't fight it. Use it. Turn your laziness into an advantage. Ask yourself, what is the easiest, simplest way to make money that can repeat itself? Because wealth is not about working harder. It's about working once and getting paid multiple times. For example, instead of working every day for money, you create something once, a video, a product, a system, and it keeps generating income. That's how lazy rich people think. They don't chase money. They build machines that produce money. But here's the part no one likes. You still have to do the initial work. There is no escape from that. Even the laziest successful people were disciplined at the beginning. They forced themselves to learn, to try, to fail, not forever, just long enough to build something that runs without them. So if you feel lazy right now, don't say, "I'm just not the type to succeed." Say this instead, "I haven't found a system that fits me yet." Because maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe you're trying to follow a path that requires constant effort. When your natural strength is efficiency, let's break it down into something practical. If you're lazy but want to be rich, focus on 3 things. First, leverage. Do things that multiply your results. One post that reaches thousands, one idea that scales, one skill that pays repeatedly. Second, automation. Always ask, can this run without me? If the answer is no, improve it, because the goal is freedom, not just income. Third, consistency without emotion. You don't need motivation. You need a simple routine you can follow even when you don't feel like it, because success doesn't come from intense bursts of effort. It comes from small actions repeated daily. Now let's be honest again, most people who say they are lazy are not actually lazy. They are overwhelmed. They don't know where to start, so they do nothing, and then they call it laziness. But clarity removes laziness. When you know exactly what to do, it becomes easier to act. So here's a simple starting point. Pick one path, not 10, not 5. Just one. It could be content creation, online business, a skill like editing, writing, or selling. Then commit to it for 30 days. No overthinking, no switching, no excuses. Because switching paths is the favorite habit of lazy dreamers. They start, they get bored, they jump to something new, and they repeat that cycle forever. Meanwhile, the person who looks less talented, but stays consistent, wins every time. So if you want to be rich but you feel lazy, stop chasing motivation. Start building systems. Stop waiting for energy. Start reducing friction. Stop dreaming about results. Start doing small actions daily.